Ice Cube is a lyricist.
I can't stand Ice.
The moment Aries Spears snarled, "I can't stand Ice Cube," hip-hop history jolted. In seconds, the 90s funny man triggered a chain reaction that roped in Cube's billion-dollar legacy, 50 Cent's razor-sharp memes, and a lawsuit stain Spears thought was buried forever. But Cube's first move wasn't a diss track. It was a silent power play that threatened to erase Spears from the culture altogether. Stick around, because what unravels next turns a spicy soundbite into a career nosedive.
I'm not a fan of him lyrically or acting.
Spanish Harlem teen prodigy. Def Comedy Jam at 14. MADtv standout by 20. Aries Spears looked destined for comedian greatness. His repertoire of Denzel, Shaq, and Jay-Z impressions won him Man of a Thousand Voices props, yet never the breakout special. A promising 2011 Showtime hour fizzled into negotiation nightmares. Industry insiders whisper, Spears torch bridge after bridge, demanding final creative control. Former MADtv colleagues recall dressing room firestorms where Aries threatened to walk unless sketches revolved around him. That volatility hardened into a chip on his shoulder when Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, and Katt Williams started selling out arenas. By 2025, Spears called himself blackballed, but booking agents labeled him liability. His podcast rants multiply. First body shaming Lizzo, then brawling with Zoe Williams on the Corey Holcomb 5150 show. Each few spiked mentions, yet tanked public favor. Ticket sales for his spring tour slipped so sharply that a mid-tier Phoenix venue dropped prices to half off on Groupon. An embarrassment, fans screenshotted across X. Desperate for relevance, Spears eyed an engagement quick fix, dismantling a West Coast pillar. He stormed into Big Boy's neighborhood and lobbed a grenade at Ice Cube's entire resume. Music, movies, even Today Was a Good Day. Forgetting, Cube's fan base spans 3 generations and zero chill. Aries pulled the pin, but Cube still held the spoon. And when it finally popped, it echoed far beyond the studio walls. It started like harmless barbershop chatter, ranking rappers on a summer morning. Then Aries went rogue. Ice Cube is a mother, he spat, doubling down that Cube's rap and acting were trash. He even threatened to shoot the radio whenever Today Was a Good Day played, a West Coast anthem fans treat like a state song. Big Boy's co-hosts shifted in their seats. One nervously laughed off the rant, but Spears wasn't done. He slipped into a bizarre gynecologist impersonation of Cube that landed so uncomfortably, the room fell silent. A beat later, he sideswiped Tupac, calling him energy, not lyricism, and stared directly into the camera. Watch the comments. In influencer metrics, that's gasoline on a bonfire. By sundown, the upload amassed 4.3 million combined TikTok and YouTube Shorts loops. Hashtag Cube Crushes Spears shot from 0 to 78K uses in 48 hours, stitching Aries' rant with Cube's iconic "Bye Felicia" gif. The ratio on the original clip went nuclear, 9 dislikes for every like, and top comments read, "You can't diss legends when your last hit was MADtv Season 11. Yet in Hollywood politics, internet drag sessions rarely move legends to respond. Ice Cube, founder of the Big Three, writer of No Vaseline, seldom addresses mosquitoes. But this time, the bear woke up. Cube phoned into 97.9 WJLB Detroit. Asked about Aries, he chuckled. Is he even a comedian? Suckers don't like me. Then he shrugged off Spears' career. He ain't on anybody's top 10 list in black comedy. No raised voice, no profanity, just surgical dismissal. The subtext was louder. Cube's resume is culture-defining. Remember, this is the man who ghost-wrote NWA classics before graduating high school, penned one of history's top 3 diss tracks, No Vaseline, produced the Friday franchise, and in true mogul fashion, built the Big Three 3-on-3 league, now selling local franchise rights in deals north of $10 million. The gulf between mogul and mad online comedian became almost comedic itself. Cube's call pivoted public mood. What felt like Twitter roast hour started resembling a one-sided eulogy for Spears' brand. Still, the nail wouldn't be driven in by Cube. It would come from a master of trolling with 9-figure instincts. 50 Cent scrolls chaos like a sport. Mutual respect with Cube runs deep. Cube vouched for 50's film ambitions in early 2000s interviews, and 50 has repeatedly credited Cube for blueprinting the rapper to mogul lane. So when the Big Boy clip hit his feed, he pounced. He posted a black and white selfie captioned, "Check my temperature, I'm ice cold." Delusional dudes stay cooking their own goose. Without naming Spears, followers connected dots instantly. Shade blogs archived the screenshot before algorithms could throttle music rights claims. Reaction videos lit up YouTube. 50 Cent destroys Aries Spears for dissing Ice Cube, cracked trending within a day. For Spears, who already felt cornered, 50's jab was gasoline. He live-streamed a 15-minute IG rant blaming cancel culture snowflakes while his viewer count hovered at 4K, a fraction of 50's likes. Meanwhile, Cube stayed silent, letting 50 handle comedic artillery. Within 3 hours of Big Boy uploading the segment, reaction clip farms chopped the rant into 30-second shocks, optimized for shorts. Combined views soared past 4 million by midnight. Creators mashed Spears' insult with Cube's Friday line, "You got knocked the F out," looping it under drill remixes. Hashtag Cube crushes Spears trended, peaking at 78K individual video uploads in 48 hours, according to TikTok Creative Center analytics. YouTube reactors DJ Academics, Sean C., and I'm Dante each dedicated hour-long streams dissecting the disrespect. All three trended top 20 in YouTube's music tab simultaneously. Reddit's r/hip-hop heads pinned a mega thread cataloging every celebrity reaction, and X Spaces hosted late-night debates featuring West Coast DJs defending Cube's lyricism. The algorithm fed controversy into sports and TV audiences too. Cube's Big Three highlight reels rolled right beside roast compilations, widening reach far beyond hip-hop diehards. Brands noticed. Energy drink company Nitro Fuel quietly paused ad reads on Spears' upcoming Phoenix show, per comedy trade newsletter The Laugh Track. Spotify's comedy editorial team removed the Spears bit from its Throwback Thursday playlist after user flagging spiked. Spears attempted damage control, an emergency Instagram Live holding his phone so close it framed only his eyebrows. Viewers hammered him with laughing cry emojis while he ranted, "Opinions aren't hate." The stream ended abruptly when his battery died, immortalizing a frozen cringe face screenshotted into memes. Celebrity elders piled on subliminally. Chuck D retweeted Cube's interview with a lone emoji. Snoop Dogg's story read, "Respect your elders, little homie," logging 2 million views before expiring. Public verdict crystallized. The problem wasn't having an opinion. It was choosing a hill made of West Coast granite and bringing a plastic spoon. Back in 2022, Spears and Tiffany Haddish faced a disturbing civil suit during a parody sketch. The case settled out of court, video scrubbed, but 2025 court files revealed Haddish quietly recouped legal fees after a judge signed a 6-figure judgment in her favor. The update resurfaced just as hashtag Cube crushes Spears trended, gluing fresh scandal to his name. Commentators revived screenshots of the skit, TikTokers recap legal timelines, and Spears' attempts to pivot content to sports impressions drowned under renewed outrage. The algorithm conflated both controversies, serving lawsuit explainers right after roast compilations, doubling negative impressions. Meanwhile, Spears returned to MADtv lamenting, "I should be as big as Kevin Hart." But the comments dragged him. "Bro, you're Vlad more than Vlad." That cycle, rant, backlash, victim card, felt all too familiar, and view counts showed diminishing returns. Cube's achievements read like a cultural curriculum vitae. NWA co-author, No Vaseline, Friday franchise that minted catchphrases teenagers still quote. In the Big Three League, now pivoting to franchise teams, first sale priced at $10 million, signaling a valuation north of $200 million. He's featured in classes on hip-hop history and entrepreneurship alike. Spears' resume? Impressive impressions, a solid MADtv run, and a string of MADtv interviews. No global tours, no new specials since the early 2010s. When Cube posted a teaser cast board for long-rumored Final Friday, fans scoured the list, Spears' name absent, reinforcing speculation he blacklisted himself. Industry whispers say agencies file Spears under high risk. Netflix's 2024 Comedy Slam shortlist supposedly removed him after internal brand safety reviews. Cube never addressed him again. The silence became the loudest statement. As July 2025 closes, Spears tours mid-sized clubs, 400-seat capacities, while Cube preps Big Three's 8th season opener in LA's newly franchised arena. 50 Cent juggles BMF Season 4 post-production and a multinational final lap tour. The culture moved on, but Spears hasn't. His path back isn't impossible. Comedy thrives on redemption arcs. Patrice O'Neal, Bill Burr, even Chappelle weathered storms by delivering undeniable specials. If Spears locked in, dropped the grievances, and produced a gut-level stand-up hour addressing everything, Cube, the lawsuit, Hollywood freeze-out, he could flip cringe into catharsis. Yet each day he spends live stream ranting, the window narrows. Algorithms forget quickly. Fans forget faster. When a frustrated comedian lobbed insults at a cultural titan, he expected spicy clips and podcast clicks. Instead, he got a crash course in modern consequence. Legends speak softly, yet carry billion-dollar followings that clap harder than any punchline. In the digital coliseum, clout chasing is a gamble. Sometimes you trend, other times you trigger the algorithmic guillotine. Cube won without recording a single bar. 50 Cent fired the memes for sport. And Aries Spears learned the cost of volume without value. The internet might remember your name, but it decides what that name means. So, viewer, next time someone swings at a giant, ask yourself, 5 years from now, whose legacy would you bet on? The mogul stacking franchises or the comedian still arguing with comments? The stage is set. The mic is live. History has already picked its headliner.